What is up, guys? It is Jackson, and I'm here doing a video on Destiny. This is a control gameplay on Blind Watch. I'm just going to be going over my thoughts on Destiny and tell you guys a little bit about the game for those who haven't played it, give you kind of like an in-depth thing. In this gameplay, I'm a pretty low level, I think. I may be like a level 7 or something like that. I really don't remember. It actually says at the bottom right there, if I move this, it'll tell me what it is. Yeah, level 7. But like now I'm like at a level 18, so obviously I've come a pretty long ways in the game since this gameplay. But anyways, getting right into things. My overall thoughts of the game: it's a really fun game. It's probably the game that I've enjoyed the most in a really long time. More than it's hard to say. Black Ops 2 right at the start was a lot of fun, and then people kind of learned how to how to exploit it and stuff like that. And I feel like this might be a game where that's the case. Anytime you get used to a game, you kind of learn what the kind of pros and cons are, like what you can kind of get away with, and just kind of be a better player, I guess. So that'll come in time. But I mean, just from the launch, yeah, even from the beta was a ton of fun. I had a great time playing the beta, so I figured that this game would be a lot of fun. So yeah, tell you guys how things kind of work. I've never played Borderlands, but a lot of people compare it to like a Borderlands, Halo, COD, Titanfall mashup. And I can kind of see where they're coming from. I've played Halo, COD, and Titanfall. So I see all those pieces in here. It's very Halo-esque, like the guns are very Halo-ish. The shooting is more like a COD style. I think that's why I personally haven't taken like a huge step back with this, is because it feels like playing a Call of Duty. Not in the sense like it's hard to explain kind of how it plays unless you play it, but then you kind of know what I'm talking about. But it shoots similar to a COD, but then again, it's very Halo-ish. Like, you can just look at the gun. Like, when I'm looking at the gun that I'm holding right now, it feels, or it looks like a gun that I would see in Halo. So I feel like it's got a lot of kind of Halo-y features. I mean, it is made by Bungie, the guys who made Halo 2 and 3. So that's kind of a given. This game mode that I'm playing, Control, this is it's a domination. As you can see, the 3 flags, A, B, and C. As you can see, we just lost B. But the way it works is, of course, you get points for capping things, but unlike in Domination, where you get points every, I think, 5 seconds or something like that, you actually get points. It's kind of like a TDM and a Domination at the same time. If you notice, whenever I get a kill, at the bottom, it'll have like a little multiplier, and that's because if, like, let's say, like, let's see if I get a kill pretty soon here. I don't think I do. No, I don't. But anyway, anytime you get a kill, you'll notice, or in this game type at least, you notice a little multiplier come up, and it multiplies your points by the number of flags that you have. It's a little bit different. It plays, or the scoring is kind of like a mix between Domination and TDM. And I didn't figure that out until I kind of started watching the score. You don't get points like you do in Call of Duty, where it's just kind of you can see the numbers are 59-10 or 61-10 to 46-35. See, right, yeah, see, times 1 zone control. So you get extra points through that, and then you get your points on kills. There, I just got a upgrade unlock. Your weapons actually upgrade, giving you better features. I know there's a couple that do extra damage. Let me see, let me look on my game right here. You got your red dots, or you can have like a different other sight. Cascade melee kills increase with reload speed of this weapon for a short time, and then upgrade damage. And that just kind of changes from weapon to weapon. Obviously, if you have like a like this AR that I have, or it's called a auto rifle. If you have an auto rifle or just any primary weapon, it's going to be a little bit different than like say a sniper shotgun, or things like that. I plan on talking about the campaign in this video, but I think I'm going to save that for another one, just because it can kind of confuse you when you jump around. This game is really in depth, or it's just a very broad game. I don't know why I said in depth, but it's a very broad game. So there's a lot to take in. It's very hard to kind of jump in and just kind of grasp things right away. I didn't figure half of this stuff out. It's like until a little bit earlier, I was just kind of playing and just kind of going with the motion. But it takes a while to kind of get used to everything, to kind of understand the game. Whereas the Call of Duty, we've been playing the same Call of Duty for God knows how long, so everything kind of works a similar way. Now, Advanced Warfare is going to be a little bit different. Obviously, they're changing a lot of things, but in general, it's everything that you played in CODs before, no matter what they say. That was a really bad gunfight. But yeah, the way the maps kind of work, I will touch on the campaign just for a second here, because it kind of involves the multiplayer. There's a certain number of maps that you have like straight out that you just kind of play, but from what I've seen, and I don't know if this is true or whatever, so I may be giving you guys kind of false info, but I think the more that you play into the campaign, the more multiplayer levels you get to play. There's like Mars and Venus levels that I didn't play when I wasn't bothering with the campaign. So I don't know, it's weird. Like if you play the beta, you notice that kind of snowy map, or not the snowy map, it's the map on the moon. And you played that map a lot. I didn't see that until like, I don't know, like a couple levels in. Like I never saw it. And then I figured out you actually have to play the campaign and get to a certain point in the campaign before you get to play certain multiplayer levels. So I thought that was kind of cool. I would have liked if they would have mentioned it somewhere, but they didn't. So it's not that big of a deal. But I don't think I've seen anyone say anything about that. And I feel like that's a pretty important point. What else is there to talk about? Let's see, let's go to my character on my screen. You have like 3 different character classes, which I'm sure most of you guys will play the beta, but there's 3 different classes. The Warlock, which that's what my character is. That's just what I was during the beta. I thought it was kind of cool. A Titan, I believe, and then a Hunter. I think those are the 3 classes. And then based on what class you are, that's kind of what your like equipment will be. So they all look different. They all have different abilities. Like my guy has it's called Void Walker, which is like a vortexy kind of thing. The description is those who have stared into the void are not bound by the laws of space and time. So it's a nice little 5-kill streak I think I'm on, and then I die. But so you get like let's read off some of my abilities here. It's like vortex grenades. Your supercharge ability is going to be your Nova Bomb. And I'm supercharged right now. That yellow bar that's kind of pulsing above the bottom left HUD. That is that's how you look at where your Nova bar is. Actually, I'll explain the HUD real quick. Alright, so the bottom right, or the bottom left, I'm sorry. Bottom left is, that's pretty much what you keep your eye on, apart from the top left. Top left is your mini-map kind of sort of thing. It's not really a map, it's just kind of the red highlights where enemies are, and the more red it is, the closer they are to you. Wait for this to come back up. You see the kill feed obviously there at the bottom left. You see your ammo, you see your secondary and your heavy weapon. The heavy weapon is the thing that's red out. That's got the red bar over it. You can't actually just, it doesn't have ammo for it automatically. There's going to be certain drops within the game that'll just come at, I guess, random times. To my knowledge, it's kind of random times. I'm sure there's something that triggers it, but that okay, see that little green diamond? That is where you'll find special weapon ammo. You do get a little bit of special weapon ammo at the start of the game, but to continue using it, you have to go to those supply packages. See, it says that yellow supercharge. That means I can use my Nova Bomb, and your Nova Bomb ability kind of charges up with the more kills that you get. So I think that was someone's Nova Bomb right there that had just gone off. And then the farthest little like greenish gray box right there, that is your grenade. That's got a pretty lengthy recharge time until you get to a higher level, and then you get certain abilities, or you get you actually get if you get pieces of equipment that have discipline, like on your, it'll say like at the bottom, like one of my things says plus 53 discipline. Discipline actually cools down the time of your grenades, and I'll go through all this stuff in another bigger breakdown video where I can kind of like show you like what I'm looking at. This is just a gameplay. I just kind of want to talk about a couple things. This video is not going to be near what my other ones are. I plan on making a lot of videos on this game just because it's, I don't know, so much fun. But anyway, so you see that grenade's kind of the cooldown on that, and then the right one is your melee, which mine I believe is what is mine? An energy drain. So it actually, yeah, it takes the energy out of the other players as well as a melee. So it is a little bit of extra damage than it's just a normal melee. I think a couple of actually don't know what any other ones are. This is another nice little 5 kill streak. I had a 10 kill streak, and I'm ashamed that I didn't get to I didn't record that. But I'm gonna start recording a lot more stuff. Maybe put a little maybe put together like a little I don't want to say montage because that's a really bad word to use for this game, because I don't think anyone's going to be able to make a really big like a montage like we've been used to before. But I'll just kind of throw some things together that I thought were kind of cool and stuff. But there you see 24 and with a 2.4 kill death ratio. If you do the math, you can just look at that. You know, that's a 24 and 10, that's 9 assists. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to stay tuned for more Destiny videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of these, breaking it down for people who are really new to the game, or who haven't played it, or who kind of want to find out certain things. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.